Hey friends! If you watched my previous videos about my yard needing so much help and that it was difficult for my hands, I did have a friend that agreed to help me by hiring somebody. So I hired someone to come and I asked them to remove all the grass, not just cut it, but those areas like over here where all those tall plants were by the path. They look like this one. Yeah, so I didn't want them to grow back. Now, he said he had a bushwhacker that would be able to remove it all. I told him I thought he needed a backhoe to tear it all up. Well, he insisted that his backhoe would work. Well, look what happened. His backhoe didn't work. He knew it was just going to cut it. So now I'm left with all this stubble and how to get rid of it before all those other plants come back. He didn't do anything about this pile of dirt in the corners. I mean, Happy does that when he runs back and forth barking at people. And yeah, he runs and then he does a slide. You know, he's an Australian Shepherd. He's good at that. Yeah, I wanted all that moved out. I just wanted all this flat and dirt so it could be all cleared out. And, you know, I was going to either do some type of short grass like clover, or some wildflowers, which I've had in the past. The evening primrose works well. So, anyhow, this is an update on that I got screwed when I hired somebody with a friend's money that she tried to help me with. Okay, then this whole big wisteria here, yeah, it's still here. Look, he didn't cut any of it. I told him to start over here on this side and to trim that all the way down, that it was too overgrown, and that any other voluntary plants in here needed to be removed and cleared out. And oh, that didn't get done. Okay, so none of that got done. All right, I told him also, here's this voluntary pear tree. And next to it, that little shrub there, that was a really beautiful hydrangea plant that I had, a green hydrangea that finally was putting out really nice blooms. So here you can see, he cut part of it. He cut one of the branches of the pear tree and then just pretty much demolished cutting up my hydrangea. All right. Then over here you can see where the dogs have dug a hole under this gardenia. All right, he didn't help to clean that up and get whatever's in there and fill up those holes. All right, so see those trees over there in the corner? All right, there's only one tree that's supposed to be there. It's the darkest one pretty much to the center left. That is a beautiful flowering cherry tree. Those other trees are voluntary trees that I wanted him to remove or cut down to the ground. Nope, that didn't get done. Well, what he did take it upon himself to do was I had a flowering vine that would grow over. You can see that in the distance. It was growing over that archway, square at the top. He cut it all down, and he didn't even remove the parts that he killed up there by chopping it down. It's still sticking up there. All right, I could go on and show you more, which I might do, but it's taken me about a week to calm down enough to show you this and tell my friend what happened. Yeah, and I trusted the guy enough that I paid him in advance. He needed money because it was rent time. And he was supposed to come back and finish things, and of course he never did. He doesn't answer any of my emails or phone calls. So don't ever trust anybody. I'm sorry to say it, but when it comes to work people, even if they've done really good work for you in the past, just don't do it. You just tell them, when all the work's done, I will pay you. So now I have to find somebody else, and that can do it properly. This is only this half, I'd say half of this one side of my house. And there's the front side that didn't get anything done, and then the whole other side of my house that didn't get anything done. Also out front by the sidewalk, he was supposed to clean off all the pathways of the pine straw. Nope, didn't do it. Did not do it. Very sad, but at least my dogs can run around for now until I find somebody that can remove all of this, because it's going to grow fast already, you know. He left all the, dead, you can see, closer towards the camera, you can see all the dead stuff that looks like straw. And then behind it is, the grass or those plants are going to start growing again. And then over here in this corner, he moved my dog crate over there in order to be able to get in there, I guess. But he didn't put it back afterwards, and he left all those weeds on top of it. Yeah. He had also had, all these chairs. See that iron wheel thing, and the other chair over there. Anyhow, they were all on the pathway. Just as he was leaving, I went out and saw all that, and I was like, hey, you need to move this. Nope, he had to be somewhere to pay whoever by 5 o'clock, so, yeah. Oh well, the saga goes on of how to get my yard back in shape. All right, well, it's not the end of the world. Thank God I'm not in some war country. Oh boy, it's just the world's a mess. I have to laugh because really, this is nothing on a larger scale, but on a small scale, and trying to get things cleaned up to be able to put my house on the market and get out of this town, sell it. It just is going so darn slow. Same with inside the house. But it's okay. I've got a house. All right, love all of you. Thank you for checking in. This is the latest. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.